all morning, 302-858-5117. Also, keep listening out for your cue to text in for Summer Jam. We do have those tickets. When you hear your cue, you be the 7th texter. You text in the word, two words, Summer Jam, and you get qualified. All right? We'll give away those tickets next Wednesday, May 29th at 8:20. When you hear your name, you got 60 seconds to call back and claim your prize. Standing by, we have Clark Freeman. You might remember him from Netflix's Narcos Mexico, also NCIS Hawaii, Teen Wolf, and more. He was in a movie back in 2016, a life after death thriller called We Go On, and they're re-releasing it. They're going to, remaster it, re-release it. It's out on Blu-ray now, DVD, digital. So we'll talk to him coming up in a sec. First, Jess, the 3rd annual Bill and Jessica Shore Awards are on.
Yep.
We're winding down with the nominations.
They're coming in.
Let me repeat, guys. We are winding down with the nominations. Okay? So tomorrow morning is it. 10 o'clock.
Yeah, they're starting to roll in.
So nominate. Because after 10 tomorrow, there's no more.
That's the cutoff. Yes. Tomorrow morning at 10.
We can't do any favors. We can't squeeze you in, After 10, it's got to be in. Jess, you got all the details.
Who's the best in the biz on the shore? Please send us those nominations to jessica@power1017.com. You have to include the category, why they deserve to win, and also a picture. And just like Bill said, we are going to accept those nominations until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Yes.
All the categories are on our social media pages. We received another one last night. It says, "Good evening. I would like to submit a nomination for the below category. This category is the Shore's Best Youth Coach.
Okay.
I would like to nominate Dave Russell. The organization is the Delmarva Destroyers. The photo is attached, and this is why I would like to nominate Coach Russell. He is the best youth coach, and he deserves this award. He demonstrates exceptional leadership, dedication, and expertise, transforming our team into a contender. His profound knowledge of the game, coupled with his ability to inspire and develop young athletes, sets him apart. He not only emphasizes skill development, but also instills values of teamwork, sportsmanship, and under his guidance, the team has seen remarkable improvement.
Nice.
Coach Dave's unwavering commitment to each player's growth, both on and off the field, truly makes him a standout coach, deserving of this recognition. Please let me know if you need anything further. Danielle."
Very good.
And she attached a picture.
Very nice. Very
That's
nice.
how you do it.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Again, you got till tomorrow at 10 a.m. Nominate. Jessica at power1017.com. And then after tomorrow, you're going to have all weekend starting, and then it goes until the 6th. But you got all weekend to log on to our Instagram.
Yep.
Follow us at Power1017FM, and you get to heart, who you think is the best in the biz on the shore. And that's it. Whoever has the most hearts, we cut it off on the 6th. The 7th, we announce the grand prize winners of the Bill and Jessica Shore Awards.
So exciting.
Who is the best in the biz on the shore? Okay, we're not going to be adding anybody in after tomorrow morning.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
Jessica at Power1017.com. Actor Clark Freeman, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, what's up? It's Bill and Jessica, Power1017. How are you?
Fantastic now.
Hey, right. Yeah, thank you so much for checking in, my friend. We appreciate it. Of course, you're one of the co-stars in Netflix's Narcos Mexico. You've appeared in NCIS Hawaii, Teen Wolf, among other things. You've done a lot of cool things, man, in your career. So, congratulations on that.
Job.
Hey, thank you. It's a process for sure, but if you're at it for a while, it pays off after a while.
Yes, absolutely. Today, we wanted to promote the supernatural life after death thriller We Go On that's being remastered, arriving on enhanced Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Talk a little bit about it. Now, this was a movie that was back in 2016 that you guys are basically remastering and re-releasing. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. We made this movie back in 2015, 2016, and did some festival runs, and then we got bought right away by Shudder, and they made it exclusive. So the only place you could watch it was Shudder.
Oh.
And I think the contract just went up on Shudder, and now it's available for everyone else. And I think it's such a character-driven like horror piece. So it's not just main horror. You know, there are horror elements, but I think the audience is much wider than the people who just watch Shudder, and I think this is going to be a great opportunity for them to check out this movie that's kind of been an evolved for the past 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, absolutely. By the way, what is Shudder? Can you tell me what Shudder is? I apologize. I apologize. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, Shudder.com is basically like a Netflix, but just for horror movies.
Got it.
If you are a horror fan or horror buff, or you want to find that hard-to-find horror movie, go to Shudder.com. They're fantastic,
Right.
and they have an extensive library. And when they bought us, they were, buying up titles to make them exclusive, so that you could only watch them there, to make it proprietary, so that, I heard about that We Go On, I want to see it, I have to get Shudder.
Yeah.
And it worked for a while, but it definitely locked us in there. So
Right.
now I'm excited for this movie to get kind of a second life, so to speak.
All right, very good. Well, for people who haven't seen it, We Go On, kind of give us a concept, give us a rundown about it. I know it's all about life after death, and I believe from watching some of the trailer and stuff like that, you're on a mission to find out. You put an ad in a paper. And people are trying to, you're offering a large amount of money to find out what happens after death, correct?
My goodness, you do my job for me. Yeah, I play Miles Grissom, this guy who's pretty much afraid of everything, to the point where his job is editing industrial videos at home alone. He's so afraid of things, can't even sleep at night, can't drive a car, that his aunt dies, he gets some money, and he puts an ad in the paper offering $30,000 to the first person that can prove definitively that we go on after we die. Because if he knows that we go on after we die, maybe he doesn't have to be so afraid
scared,
in his
right?
life. So he puts the ad out in the paper, and his mom sees it, and his mom drives out to him and is like, "You're insane! What are you doing? You're not doing this alone." She's the quintessential overprotective mom. So it turns into kind of a buddy horror movie where a mother and adult son go on kind of a ghost hunting trip. And she starts out very much the naysayer. He starts out optimistic. He ends up finding out way more than he wanted to.
Man, that definitely sounds like a great thriller, right up our alley. So looking forward to seeing that. How do you feel like about Clark Freeman? How do you really feel what happens after death? Is there life after death? What are your thoughts?
It's funny, when we started, Andy Minton, one of our directors, is very much in the yes column, and Jesse Holland, our other director, was very much in the no column. And I think they ended up meeting in kind of a middle area.
Okay.
They are such nice human beings that my mother actually passed away shortly before filming this movie. So they kind of wrote this for me to allow me to go on a bit of a ghost hunting trip with my screen mom, Annette O'Toole. And I guess I ended up here. I'll say this. I don't know if it's a straight up, ghost kind of poltergeist haunting thing that happens, but I will say that, my mom never met my kids. But I see my mom in my kids every day. So there's something about us that does go on, whether it's energy or just basic genetics. So there's something that moves us forward. So
Yeah.
I'll say that. But everyone has their own opinion on the subject.
Well, no, I believe that when someone passes away, like it, I kind of go back and forth, but I do believe that they will bring you signs, like the people who are still living. Like I absolutely believe in that.
Right.
Like they'll show you signs that everything's okay and things will happen. Maybe a TV will flicker, or they'll leave something somewhere, or different things. I definitely believe their spirit or something is somewhere. They're not just gone. So
yeah, I hear that, and I guess that speaks to their personality in life, if they do it in such a way that scares the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Man. How was it? You said your dream TV mom. How was it working with Annette O'Toole?
Annette O'Toole is one of the greatest human beings on the planet, and I will die on that hill.
Nice. Love it.
She's
so sweet.
She's fantastic.
Well, a lot of people now.
I knew her a little before because she worked on a show called Smallville with my sister for a couple years.
Oh, I definitely know
And
Smallville.
even rehearsing this movie, even rehearsing this movie, we rehearsed it in her living room with her husband, Michael McKean, bringing us sandwiches for lunch. It was such an incredible process. And I just went back a couple months ago to do the commentary track for this movie in her same living room, and it was like no time had passed. We're still very much in contact and very much friends.
Man, that's great. A lot of people might know Annette O'Toole in 2024 from Virgin River. That's one that my wife and I watch. She's in Virgin River as well. And you mentioned Smallville. Do you know John Glover?
Of course, I knew him even before he came to be in We Go On.
Well, he's from our area, Salisbury, Maryland.
Oh, is he really? He is another fantastic human being. That man, the way he works is incredible. He just plays and is constantly in a state of discovery and improvisation, and having him on a set is a definite plus for anything that's going on.
At least I know he has family here anyway, because I remember years ago when Smallville, when they were at its peak, and John Glover was on the show, and like we used to do things at another radio station I work for, and it was always like, oh, John Glover, Delmarva Zone, Salisbury, Maryland Zone. So it was pretty cool. Again, we have actor Clark Freeman live on the hotline. The Life After Death thriller We Go On Remastered, arriving on enhanced Blu-ray, DVD, digital. How can people pick up the movie and check it out?
I think through Amazon or in their brick and mortar stores or wherever Blu-rays and DVDs are sold nowadays.
Very good. Anything else you're working on? Any other projects you have in the works?
It's been tough with COVID and the Screen Actors strike and all that jazz. But no, I'm working on a feature film with my sister called All That Remains. It's kind of a semi-autobiographical piece about how our father used to smuggle art out of Czechoslovakia during the Cold War. So it's kind of a family drama meets art espionage piece. But hopefully that gets out there soon. Yeah,
no, absolutely. Well, good luck with that. Looking forward to seeing We Go On. If people want to, look you up, find out more about Clark Freeman, you on social media, how can they do that?
Yeah, Instagram, Real Clark Freeman, or Twitter, at Clark Freeman.
You the man.
Nice.
You the man.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much, my man. We appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Hey, have a great day.
I'm gonna make some